Hello everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel, Dream of Crafts. My name's Deanna and today I want to do a video of my AliExpress haul. And this one is Christmas, some of my Christmas ones. I might have some more, but these are the ones I picked for today. And then this first one, I'm going to put it together with you because it's got a lot of small pieces and it took me a bit to figure out everything because they don't come with directions. So this one just happens to be the Christmas Elf, and it's from the Lucky Goodness Craft Store, and it was $2.09. So I've gone ahead and I've cut out, and as you can see, these are the little die pieces here, and I separated them into the best groups for die cutting that I thought was good. So we're going to start with the little hat, and we will measure him when he's all done. And I've cut out the hat twice, and then I've taken this piece off for his brim of his hat there. So let's go ahead and glue that on. And I have not put one of these together, so we're doing it together first. I just thought it would be easier to just do it together. So I'm just going to glue that right on there like that. Then it was easy to cut apart because I've got a nice section there, so it was very easy to cut apart. And I have his beard. Oops, I'm going to zoom out here just a bit, just to give you a little bit better view. There we go. Okay, things are a little bit smaller, but this die is kind of small. Okay, so then we have his beard and his mustache, and then this little section here, which is this part of the die, is his face and then his little nose. So I cut them both out twice. I cut it in peach and then in a pink. The peach is going to be his face. So we're going to take his face and we're going to take his beard. Now with the beard, it has, and I don't know if you can see it on there. Probably can. I can't see it picking up in my, but it has like an embossing a little bit. But it didn't come out as good as I wanted. I even put it through with extra paper, and I can see it, but it's not like great embossing detail. So we're just going to glue that along the edge there. Whoops. Oh, my glue sure is functioning well. So I'm just going to barely put it on there. As you can see, the back there, it's just barely touching. I want to make sure I have enough for his thing there. And now his little mustache. We're going to glue that right in the center there. So right in here, just like that, if we don't drop it. That also had embossing detail on it, but the same kind of effect. It didn't show up too well, but it's there when if you look close. I'm just going to line that up just like that and give that a little press. And I'm going to put a dot right here for his nose. Now, because his eyes are so small, I did not cut them out. What I'm going to do is use one of my black pens or a marker and make my dots for his eye. Just because they are so small, and they were just cut out in black. They were, you can see it, this part of this die right here. So it is, I want to say maybe 1/8 of an inch cut out. It's tiny, tiny, tiny. Okay, so we got that together. Now we can glue this down right to that like that. Okay, so I'm going to put a dot of glue right along this edge here. All right, let's see. And then I'm going to place this on. I want to save room to see his little face. I'm just going to barely get it on there. It's pretty good. I can slide it up just a little bit further. There we go. Just like that. It's barely covering. Okay. So far we got his little face. What if I turn off my light here? I've got a lot of light in my craft room. Let me see what happens if I do that. A little better. I've got 2 big windows in my craft room, and they let in a lot of light, and we just got a fresh snow. outside, so that is affecting it because that reflects the light. Okay, moving on here. Now I cut out his two boots in gray. I have his little belly here, which is this dye here. So cut his belly. So we can go ahead and put his belly on right underneath his beard. And I don't know how much is supposed to be showing. Maybe just a little bit. Maybe his beard's supposed to be long. Yeah, that looks about right. So we'll go ahead and glue that back here. Okay. Go. I'm going to have his beard hanging off just a little bit. I do have the picture here that they had in their file for it. Okay, there we go. That looks pretty good. Now, his legs are these right here. Okay, there's two sets of these. There's these ones here, and those I believe are the arms, and then this one's just a little bit longer, and I believe those are the legs. So I cut both of those red. I did not cut these little things out here. See them. Anything that small, I'm not going to try to place on. Same with the eyes. Okay, so I've cut out those. And I've taken one, and in the boot, if I can find my tool here, here it is. You can see that the top part is open, okay? So I can stick, let me zoom in a little bit. I have to kind of compromise here and keep in mind that I might be, okay, there's the back, there's the front. I already did one, and what I did was I slid that red in there and then just tacked it to the back. So I'm going to do the same for this one. I'm going to grab my longer red piece. And as you can see from my fingers, it's pretty tiny. I'm going to slide it in there and then get a little bit of, tiny bit of glue on the back there. And then just press it down. There we go. So now we've got our two boots. And we are going to attach those. I'm going to put the glue on this part a bit easier. Whoops, I got to put it on the other part. I got to put it on the front part, not the back part. There we go. All right. So we're going to put this, I want to say this way. Just see a little bit of his leg there. That. Let's get a little bit of glue on this one. And do the same thing. Just like that. He's a cute little thing. Okay, just like that. Now they have these like, it's supposed to be, I think, like a little, no, not hash, but rough fabric. But the picture shows them like, almost like a basket weave, but they don't come out that way. So there's that one. And then I have a white one for the ball of his. That's what it looked like they used for the ball of his hat, was another one of the smaller ones. They're attached to his belly thing there, see? See that? And then we'll just put one of the small red ones at the top here. Like he's got little, I've got to get some, oh, here we go, paper towel. I don't know why it's doing that. I just filled my thing a few days ago, but it didn't, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Let's clean that up a little bit. There we go. I'm going to put my pin back in here a minute. There we go. All right. Now also with the boot, there's a pair of socks, and I'll show you those, and then a tiny pair of gloves. So here are the socks. You see them? So you can do him with like little elf socks on and not the boots if you want. Okay, but I just went with the boots. Now these are his mittens and they are tiny. There's this little mittens, okay? And in this one here and in the beard, there's the same set of circles. This medium-sized one here is what I decided they meant for the top of the mittens, okay? So let me grab our little arms here. I'll give you an idea of size for those arms. If I can find my ruler. Yeah, we're going to just use this one, I guess. Oh, here's my other one. I have a favorite ruler I like. So his arm is 3/8 long, okay? And it is about 1/8 wide, so it gives you an idea of how tiny these are. All right, so let's go ahead and attach his mitten to his arm there. And I'm just gonna pick that up just like that. I want to leave a little bit of arm because it's got to go back underneath the body. And you want to see a little bit too. So there's that one. And then this one here. Boy, oh boy, that just... Let me keep my paper towel handy here because that is just crazy. I don't know if it gets a... I honestly just don't know why it does that. All right, so now let's just attach that just to the edge there. And you can see I'm just putting it on there. Okay, that's one's dry. So now these little tops to his mittens here. Okay. Let's see if I can just get some of the glue off of the side there. And I do have this little thing. I'm going to see if it works. There we go. And I'm going to tack that right. Whoops, got my arm in the way. And I'll pick it up as soon as I got it, okay? So you can see it. Now you could do this with your white gel pen, but and I will use my gel pen on some things here to add a couple extra little highlights. Go again. Let me pick this one up here. I'm just going to try to get it right on that. Can you see? A little bit. See if I can pick it up with this. Nope, can't pick it up with that. So let's try this here. There we go. Goodness gracious. There we go. Perfect. So now we got a left hand and a right hand. And we're going to attach those to our thing here. Again on the top edge. And let's have his little arms kind of hanging down here a little bit. Just like that. Again on the top part because it gets glued underneath. Line his little arm up here. That looks about right. There we go. Okay, now we have, that's it. I think that's it. So let's go ahead and get the gel pen. And we're going to give a couple little highlights here. I'm going to zoom you right in here. Whoops, let's go the other way. There we go. All right. So I want to do a couple little highlights here. Maybe one on this side. And then so they had them alongside the boots here. Like so. Whoops, I'm sorry. Along the boots there. Kind of as little ties on the boots. And then little accents on the gloves. And let's just go ahead and put a couple dots in there to make it look like it's a basket weave. There we go. Isn't that cute? All right, let's go ahead and add his little black eyes, and that's going to make him pop, I think. So let me see right here. Make sure this pen's good. Perfect. And we're just going to go ahead and put little black eyes in there, just like that. Now, once this is dry, I can go back in and add a little reflection if I want to. But that is much easier than trying to pick up a little tiny, oh, that's a good view right there. Let me grab something here and see if I can block that part of that light. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that cute? And let me see if it's dry enough. I'll just put a little dot of reflection in there. If it doesn't work, then I can always go back in and cover it back with black. Little tiny dot. There we go. Perfect. Let me see if you can see that. See the... Grab that thing again. Let me see here. I don't know if you can see it or not. Right there, maybe. But they're in there. Just tiny, tiny, tiny. Perfect. Okay, so now let's go ahead and move on. Again, that was from Lucky Goodness Craft Store. Christmas elf, $2.09. Cute. Okay. But I thought because that had so much detail to it that I would walk through with you on that one. All right. My next item that I purchased was from DIY Patch Store, $2.90, and it was it was Merry Christmas. And it came with, get my paper here, that one, that one. Oops, I got to measure that elf too. Let me grab that a second and do that. So the finished elf is, let's do this right now before I forget. Sorry about that. The finished one is just about 4 inches. So now it's going to vary a little bit by how you put yours together. And at its widest point, 2 inches. But nice size when he's all put together. Cute, cute, cute. Love it. Okay, so this is, again, DIY Patch Store, $2.90. Let me see, I got a little thing still attached to it. There we go. Punched, it cut out real nice. I was happy with the way it cut out. I mean, it's a little wavy because of getting it out of dye, but it cut real nice. And this is 5 inches by 2 3/4, I would say, at the longest. And then this one is that 5 inches? No, 4 inches. I'm sorry. 4 inches by 2 3/4. This one is 4 7/8. And the longest part, I'm going to kind of do this way, is going to be about 3 1/4. Yeah, it's going to be about 3 1/4. The bow all put together is 1 5/8 by almost 2 inches. Okay, so that was that one. Very nice die. All right, and I just cut it out. All these I cut out from scraps that I have. This one here is called, it was a Christmas 3-piece tree from the piggy store. And this is the dies here. And it cuts all of these at once here. I left them together. I didn't see no sense of taking them apart. And then that's what these cut. Okay. That's nice. Let me get you out of here just a little bit. There we go. Perfect. All right. So the tallest one of these is 3 7/8 by about 1 inch. This one here is 3 1/8 by almost 1 inch. And this one here is 1 7/8 by 7/8 of an inch. Okay. So that's those, and they're 3 different heights. Perfect. Those cut beautiful, just beautiful. All right. And then I have this one, and I was glad I had put one of these together early on, because when I was looking for a scrap piece of, was going to do it in greens, I dropped it, the top part of this, and I can only find this part. So actually the bottom part of this, which is this part here. And so it's somewhere in my scrap box, which is a file system, and it's huge, so I have to tear it all apart. But I wanted to use it for this video, so we're going to go with that. But it does have a 2-piece set. It was $2.16 with the shipping, and it's Cat Love Store, and it's called the Christmas Tree, and it cuts this 3D element out here. And I have created 3-dimensional tree with it, and I'll show you that here in a second. So this is what it puts together like, okay? And let me show you the 3D way I did it. So I created this explosion box here, and when you open it, it has a Christmas tree inside. Now this 3-dimensional Christmas tree is this tree put together, scored and folded in half, and then I glue them back to back, 3 of them. You could do 4, but I did 3, and that's how I got this tree here. Isn't that cool? And there is a video on constructing this too, if you want to look through my, it's in my 52 weeks of Christmas. So it's an explosion box. So if you wanted to do something like that. And then also the tags that I'm going to show you in a second is on here too. So, all right, so that's that. So set this aside. And this is that tag. Now this tag is from XL Craft Store. It's 3-piece Christmas tag. It was $2.15. And this is the die. Okay. And then what I did to get the 2 different things here, so that's them. Let me go ahead and measure each one of these. The one that says Merry Christmas is 2 3/4 high, and the widest point is just over 1 1/2. The Joy is 2 3/8, and that is just a 1/16 of an inch bigger than an inch. The Noel is almost 2 3/8 by 1 1/8 inch. Okay, so then how I did the other ones was like this Joy. I recut them out, and then I would cut off this part here, just slice it right off, and then glue that on top, and then you have a whole nother piece there. See? Oops. So that's how I did those. So you can do them this way, cut them out in pattern paper alone, or do the 2 layers how I did it. Right. So again, that is 3-piece Christmas tags, $2.15 from XL Craft Store. My next piece is from DIY Patch Store. Christmas tree. It's $2.14 and it's 2 pieces. This is the die. And I just cut out and layered one on top of the other. You could use them as individual trees also. Nice easy die, cut good. My next one is also from DIY Patch Store. It's a retro deer, $2.80. And that's a good size die. I'll measure that tree too. Boy, I'm just forgetting. So this one, total length, I'm going to say 5.5 inches high by just about 5.25 wide. Nice size. You can see by the palm of my hand that that's a nice size die. Cut out, of course, beautiful. Love it. It's a very nice die. The tree, let me bring it back here a second, was 5 3/16 high by 3 3/4 wide. That's the biggest one. And then we'll just do the smaller one here separate. That was 1 3/4 wide by 3 3/4 high. All right. This is the last one. And it is from the Cat Love Store, $2.47. It's the candle light metal die is what it's called. If they have a description thing on there, I try to write that down. Sorry about the noise. This one I did a while back and just slipped all in there. So this is the die. This also cut very nice. And I cut out one piece in white, and then I just took one of my silver markers and just kind of highlighted some of the spots there. And then this is the candle all put together. I cut it twice and then just cut it in white and cut it in red, and then just colored with my marker the yellow candle part there. And you can put the candle inside of the die like that. All right, so that was all of them for today. I want to take time to thank you for joining in. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please take time to do so now. In the right-hand corner, there is a white arrow in a red box. If you click that, you can subscribe to my channel, or you can go right below this video and hit subscribe. And when the bell pops up, if you want to be notified each time I put up a new video, you can click that bell and it will then notify you. So until the next time, hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.